Hi guys, welcome back to another Daily Tarot card. These are your Daily Tarot cards for Wednesday, August the 18th, 2021. Today we're pulling from the Dragon's Tarot. So we have the Magician starting off. We've been getting a lot of the Fool card, and they keep showing the Gosling, where they're telling you to take that leap of faith, and the universe will catch you and you will soar, that enthusiasm. And I feel like they're saying, use your wands, your pentacles, your swords, your cups to weave magic, to weave, you know what I mean? And I feel like they're saying past experience, because what they talk about with this Three of Swords, it's nothing that is dire here. It's not a portrayal, but it's like a mistake, or I feel like, they're saying, like, if hindsight is 2020, if I knew then what I know now, I would have done things differently. So, we're talking about this, for some people where it's just like, I had read for them and I said X, Y, and Z is going to happen. And with two people was buying a home. So when I said by spring, you will buy a home. And it was coming right down to it. Like literally the last week of spring, they got their home, and the other one got it in the summer. But the thing is, so it's just like, it was really to the clock. But I feel like it was just like, keeping the faith, because we never know how things will turn in our favor. You know what I mean? So it's just like, patience. And I definitely feel like, persistence. Showing the universe, when we set out those manifestations, you know what I mean? Being constant with, that one. Don't sit there and X, Y, Z, this, going back and forth with it. Be specific with what you want. But I definitely feel like they're saying that a past experience is coming up where you can redo it again, and it's like, learn your lesson. Don't repeat mistakes. Don't repeat the past. We have Judgment, so a rebirth. We also get that with the Star of a rebirth. Judgment, I definitely end the Star because, our guardian angels are guiding us. But with Judgment as well, I feel like they're saying, like, sounding the great shofar, but they're like, pay attention. Listen to what we have to say. Listen to your intuition. What are they telling you? They're giving you answers to the questions you're asking. They were saying, like, take the time, out to really, speak to whoever you believe in. What is troubling you? Have that conversation. Do a meditation. Like, what is really troubling you? So they know exactly what's going on. They know exactly what's going on, but speak with your heart. And that's where I feel like your clairaudience comes in. It's like, what are they telling you? Your answers will come in your dreams. When I pull dailies, I sometimes ask, can you give me some sort of, answers to, X, Y, and Z, and, see what they have to say. So it's just like very much paying attention. You want to have information, pay attention. Talk less, listen more. We have the Tower. So this isn't something that is major. You know what I mean? This is like a misstep. What they were showing me with IG, I believe it was, believe so, is there is an older gentleman that is 64 to 67, white male, gray beard, gray hair, he's, and they're showing him outside, white shirt, white cargo shorts, and he's getting there. With the way that they described it was lightning up his arm, electricity up his arm, and it looks like a heart attack event. He's not having, I don't know if this is heat related, and it's just like, he needs to just breathe in some oxygen, get extra oxygen into his lungs, and this, but they're saying like a heart attack event. So don't, diminish this. Sit there and, ask him, like, are you feeling anything? He's grabbing onto his left arm. If he brushes it off, do not let him brush it off. Take him to the hospital. We have the Six of Wands, so talking about, Victor wearing the wreath. We kept getting the Seven of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles. We're about to, get this fruit, but we're just waiting for this fruit. And they're saying this is bearing fruit now. What you planted is bearing fruit. So it's like you're about, I go back to, was it the new moon? Or the full moon? I can't remember. It was a couple of cycles back where she had a mango in one hand, I believe like a pear and apple in the other, and then this big plum. Humongous plum, bigger than her. Like tall. You know what I mean? Like taller than her. And it was just like, look at this big feast that you're about to enjoy. Like, it's bigger than you. So I feel like, definitely you're bearing this fruit. And, they keep talking about when this does come in to sit there and take care of those people that have taken care of you. So we're starting off with our Magician on the far left. Creativity, equivalence, confidence, originality, magic. This card signals originality and inventiveness. This is a lucky time for new undertakings. Everything will come together, and when you speak, you will be believed because because of your evident sense. Inspiration too will come when you most need it, helping you tackle unforeseen challenges. This is a good time to travel and favors any travel plans you have. Unforeseen challenges. So maybe you didn't plan for this. You know what I mean? Like, you didn't see this coming. And remember, the universe kept telling us, like, save, 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 right? Like, we didn't foresee this coming. You know, sometimes we plan, you know, but sometimes something comes out of the blue that we didn't see coming. And I feel like it's just like, you know, we try, as much as we try to prepare, it's like you can't see everything. So I feel like it's just, you know, doing your best every day. That's all you can do. You know what I mean? Sometimes you plan for the day and something else happens. So it's just like, you know what? You did the best you could for today. Tomorrow's, by the grace of God, a brand new day, and try to do better tomorrow. That's all you can do. So we have judgment. I feel like a lot of us are really hard on ourselves. You know what I mean? It's just like, you know, we want to accomplish everything in there's only 24 hours. And you're only human. You can only do so much in 24 hours. So judgment. Conclusion, change, evolution, decisiveness. This card signals the end of one stage of life and beginning of another. We've been hearing that with the Wheel of Fortune. With the Wheel of Fortune and with the World. With the Wheel of Fortune, luck is turning in our favor with relationships and money. With the World, it's like certain things in our life. It doesn't mean like everything is closed. I feel like, you know, like they were talking about financial struggles, so maybe now you're getting that, what do you call that? That steady income coming in. So I feel like, you know what I mean, things are switching. This is why, you know, August 8th was so important. It's like, what isn't working? What do you need the calling in the universe, you know? It is a moment of reflection and self-judgment, measuring what you have achieved against the ideals of where you're aiming for. So remember with yesterday's card where we had the Seven of Pentacles and it was like that ascension? So it's like, you know what I mean, self-judgment. And that, you know, even before I read that, it was just like, you know, I feel like this person's very critical of themselves. It's like they have this expectation, but it's like, okay, but you're only human at the end of the day. It's like, you know, sometimes you have so many tasks on your plate and you can't complete everything. You know, like you're tired, you're exhausted. So it's just like, you know what, save it for tomorrow if you have to. Because fresh opportunities will to achieve them will arise. Armed with honest and self-appraisal, you will be best posed to take advantage of them. Meanwhile, it pays to be generous in your judgment of others. You know, don't judge unless you be judged, right? And it's like, you know, you can't even imagine walking in someone else's shoes. You know, maybe you think, oh, you know, I would do X, Y, and Z, but it's like, you know what I mean? You don't want to bring that kind of juju on you. So watch your words. You don't want to bring that kind of, you know, garbage to your door. So with the Three of Swords, argument and strife threaten your plans. Be patient. Separation, frustration, disillusionment, all threatened. But if you hold on to your long-term goals, they will still be realized. You just have to work out who your real friends are. Breakups are always painful, but totally necessary in the long run. So some people are leaving our life and some people are staying in our life. I feel like, you know, watching, you know, arguments and strife threatens your plans. So it's like, watch what you're saying. If you're tired, just like, you know, kind of like like water on a duck's back, just let it fall off. But it's just like, you know what I mean? Watch what you're saying. You know what I mean? It's like, I feel like they're doing it because they like to control people. They like to threaten people. They like to, it's manipulation. They're saying certain things to see how you'll react. They want a reaction out of you. They want you to bring you to your knees, basically. You know, kind of like Linkin Park. You know, you knock me. You know, I played soldier, you play king. You knock me down when I kiss that ring. So they want you to always be kissing that ring. That's why they always want you on your knees, because it's like, you're nothing without me. That's what they need. That's how their insecurities of being alone, they want to bring people to their knees. And it's like, that's not how you keep people in your life. You keep people on their knees, watch how fast they rise up. Like the return of spring and after winter The star signals rebirth in all aspects of life and the relaxing of resistance. So, like we feel resistance. We're trying to move forward, but we keep being met by resistance. But it's like, try to put your energies in those things, day to day. How can you sit there and try to move that needle forward? Even it's a little bit, it's progress. Make sure you're making clear manifestations. After an illness, the star card indicates the return of health. After a period of frustration in relationships or work, it promises the return of joy and the blooming of new partnerships. So this is like, where we're talking about this strife, this arguments. I feel like, if you know what I mean, certain people, it's like our parents or like, someone that we like having in our life, it's like if they're just blowing off steam, let them blow off the steam. Just don't react. I know sometimes it's hard because some people just like to pick. But it's just like, just let it brush. I feel like it's just empty threats to tell. I think it's insecurities. This is a good time to bring a new venture and also to travel. So twice with the magician and with the star to travel. So maybe it's like you're moving away from this situation. It's like, you know what? I'm going to move away from this, leaving some people behind. It's like, I'm moving away from this. I'm moving the needle. So that way I don't have to listen to that no more. The empty threats, the manipulation. So we have the Tower. Without warning, the old order breaks down and chaos breaks loose. Uphealing, betrayal, and failure all threaten to shake your self-belief. This is a common card for people facing the challenges of midlife. Although love can create similar havoc at any age, as can politics, war, and business. Such revolutions always lead to clear understandings in the long term, however. So that's exactly what kind of times we're in right now. This age of politics and war and business. That's exactly the time we're in. So it shakes us to our core. It shakes our belief system. You know what I mean? Like, I know, a lot of people are praying for certain things to end. The cough. And it's like it keeps going and going and going. Like, I know there's a province that now is asking for a third COVID shot. It's like, how many damn times do we have to pump this stuff into our body before you're, it's like, they're basically telling everybody we're closing off to the world. So it's like, what? Be closed off to the world. You know what I mean? Like, enough is enough. Like, what more can we do? So 6 of Wands is our last card. So this is like the victor wearing the wreath. You benefit from triumph and well-earned success as careful plans and hard work bear fruit. So we kept getting the 7 of Pentacles. We kept getting the 8 of Pentacles. Like, the something's almost ready to harvest. So it's just like, it's, bears fruit. You're ready to eat this fruit. Be magnanimous in victory, and your moment of glory will be prolonged. This is no time for remembering petty insults and injuries suffered along the way, because you forgot them. So will others. So I feel like because now, like, the tables have turned, it's like instead of bringing up all that ugliness, unnecessary ugliness, it's just like, let it be water under the bridge. Be the bigger person here. You know what I mean? I feel like this person is speaking from insecurities. Like, remember they were saying like it has something to do with age? For them, it's this person's like a midlife crisis. They realize, like, they're on the other side of things, or soon will be. So they're trying to start a lot of havoc because of that insecurity of where with them. So they're raising havoc with everybody else. They're saying a lot of venom, a lot of negative things. So it's just like, let them feel insecure. Try to comfort them, and you can, or just don't entertain them. Just let them speak what they're going to speak, and just be like, what? Let them say what they're going to say, and just carry on. There's nothing we can do about it. That's the way they feel. Let them, say how they feel, and just keep moving forward. So I hope you guys enjoyed these daily tarot cards for Wednesday, August the 18th, 2021. May the universe bless you good. We'll see you for the next daily tarot card. Bye.